Moments in anime where the antagonist rage baited our protagonist so hard, so much, and all that rage baiting backfired on them. These are the most successful rage baits in anime history. These are the greatest rage baiters of all time. These villains put the MCs through so much rage, and the villains enjoyed every time they rage baited the MCs. And the first rage baiter we're gonna be talking about is the curse of rage baiting himself, Mito. Mito is rage bait incarnate, and he put my boy Yuji through so much hell and rage. Well, we started with Junpei getting straight socked out by bullies. And look at this loser. Look at bro's character design. Got the emo side part. I know exactly why bro getting bullied, and he getting stopped out in front of the HUDs too. Bro is taking major L's, and all that bullying is taking a toll on my boy Junpei, and he's had enough.
If there was a button that would make everyone who hated me die, I'd push it without hesitation.
Listen, this is a school shooter right in front of our eyes.
He's an S-tier school sniper, and he's watching a movie with these bullies, and Mito just pulls up and slimes all the bullies, turn them into straight aliens. Got this nigga looking like Roger from American Dad. Got this ball sack dude looking like a Night Rain boss, and this nigga just looks stupid. So Mito pulls up on Junpei on that Green Goblin type timing, just tell him to do heinous acts and up the blick on everybody. Up the blicky, nigga. I know you wanna up it on everybody. Mito's caressing Junpei's face in a zesty ass pose. As to that, they looking like them weird emo gay couples in school. And Itadori meets Junpei, and they chopping it up, and they become best friends off rip. I mean, this nigga's in the opening with all the main characters. That's how you know he finna be in the main cast. And Yuji's at Junpei's crib cracking up jokes, making Junpei's fine ass MILF mom laugh. You know what they say, if you make the HUDs laugh by cracking jokes, you can be cracking the HUDs cheeks too. Junpei's fine ass mom is cracking up to all of Yuji's jokes, and she falls asleep all sloppy and drunk. And I don't care, if I was Yuji, I would've cracked right there. I would've been hitting that shit like King Nasir doing King Nasir emotes. What the hell is this emo loser Junpei gonna do if I crack his fine ass mom? That nigga ain't got no daddy. Sad thing is, no one will ever have a chance to crack Junpei's fine ass mom because she gets straight up slime. And all the kids are gathered up in the assembly, and this is the perfect time for Junpei to come up in there and up the blicky. But instead, Mito ends up sliming Junpei and turning this into a monster that costs 4 elixir. And Junpei immediately starts packing out Yuji Itadori, starts throwing straight punches right into the gut of Yuji, spamming this with the flurry of punches straight into the liver. And Itadori tries to summon Sukuna like, Roman Sukuna, help! Help me! Nigga, did you just try to summon me for help? I ain't that type of inner demon, nigga. Hell nah, I ain't finna help you. I ain't Mahoraga, nigga. This dude, Yuji Itadori, canically thought that Sukuna and him were finna have that Naruto and Kurama type friendship. And I say canically because Yuji canically watches Naruto in the JJK verse. And Sukuna and him do not have that type of bond at all. And Mito just giggling menacingly, enjoying Sukuna rage baiting Yuji. And he just joins into the rage bait, and they both start laughing hysterically at this nigga Yuji. They just having a time of their lives rage baiting, bro. This dude Mito ate a smile. Bro was laughing, spitting everywhere like, bro, close your mouth. It is not that funny, bro. And Yuji's tired of all the laughing and socks Mito dead in his mouth. Shuts bros up. He is tired of all the rage baiting. And Yuji has successfully fallen for the rage bait. Bro is powering up looking like Gon when he got rage baited by Mito. Chill out, little bro. I was just rage baiting. It's not that serious, and ain't that weak ass punch, little nigga. And Yuji's powering up, bro got a whole rage bait boost, screaming like he about to go Super Saiyan for the first time, and starts throwing straight haymakers at Mito, breaking everything. Bro don't care what he hitting, that's how you know bro's living. But Mito's prepared for the rage bait, got my boy Yuji shooked, and Mito's just slicing and dicing everything. Yuji doing acrobatic flips and gets out of there. And Mito ups a spinning drill on some Gurren Lagann shit. Bro about to shoot the drill at Yuji, and this dude is cheesing hard as hell. And he fires that bitch at Yuji, but he dodges. And he grabs Mito and he slams Mito down to the pavement. Damn, I know that shit hurt, but giving Mito CTE is low-key a buff for him. And Yuji punches the ground, bro's earthbending, and creates smoke with all the rocks. And he's about to sneak Mito. And Yuji comes out the smoke and punches Mito in the gut. But Mito's having a blast, cheesing like crazy because the rage bait is successful. And stabs Yuji in his abdomen with a whole bunch of spikes and tries to use idol transfiguration on Yuji. But Sukuna pulls up and says,
"That don't work. There's no way out of this one."
And Yuji and Rage start spamming Mito with headbutts, like how Mark was spamming them headbutts on Conquest. And Yuji hits a spinneroonie and hits Mito with a sweet chant music straight to the face. And Mito is loving every bit of rage baiting Yuji, because when Yuji's about to do the final blow, Mito comes from behind him and is about to slime him. And right when he's about to end Yuji, Nanami pulls up and blocks it. And Nanami and Yuji give Mito that Jujutsu Jump Kaisen beatdown. Jumps the hell out of Mito for all that rage baiting. And the rage baiting backfired, but Mito's not done. Because in the train stations in Shibuya, Yuji sees Mito with Nanami. Nanami burnt looking like Two-Face. And Mito rage baiting and causing havoc like Joker. And Mito slimes Nanami right in Yuji's face. And Mito once again has successfully rage baited Yuji.
What the hell are you? Mito!
Yuji just raging, straight yapping at Mito, yelling, looking sped.
You don't have to shout! I can hear you fine! Yuji Itadori!
And Mito straight trolling, violating Yuji with the rage bait, cheesing like crazy with the biggest smile on his face. And Yuji's enraged, sprinting to fade Mito, slipping and shit, just losing all his aura. And Mito is not done rage baiting Yuji. Bro makes a mini Junpei and slimes him again in front of Yuji. Mito mid-fight is trying to slime Yuji with a kiss. This dude Mito is on some freak shit, straight up trying to kiss my boy Yuji, like, hey, yo! But Yuji got that rage bait boost, and he's seeing red, and he throws a punch straight at Mito's gut. Got him coughing out blood, and Yuji's just giving him the beat down, straight packing out Mito with elite combos. Giving Mito straight hands, punches his esophagus, slams him to the wall, and gives bro a roundhouse kick, sends him flying. Then Yuji hits Mito with a divergent fist. And Yuji is not done giving Mito the beat down. Bro starts hitting Mito with 64 hit combos, doing wall combos on Mito like it's Tekken. And Mito's clone is using the Joestar secret technique on Nobara. And Nobara and Yuji is on the two Mito's ass. But the real Mito ends up giving Nobara that cheese touch and slaps her face. Damn, that clap was diabolical. Hold on, we gotta hear that clap again, cause that shit was perfect. Nobara and Mito literally did the most perfect dab up. And this nigga Mito's laughing like a hyena. And Yuji socks Mito to the pavement. And one of Yuji's closest friends got slimed right in front of his face by Mito again. And we get a crazy angle seeing Yuji in distraught from Nobara's eye socket. And Mito has took the rage baiting too far. This dude Yuji is destroyed. And Yuji's trying not to let the rage bait get to him and cry. But bro's literally a minor. He can't take it. And Mito straight up sprinting at Yuji like the black nigga from Claudia the Chasing Meatballs. And is about to fire a whole punch full of cursed rage bait energy at Yuji and uppercut this nigga. And I'm like, God damn, Mito. Enough is enough, man. Like, look at this dude's face. This dude Mito is the LeBron James of rage bait. And Mappa's giving Mito godly impact frames. And he hits Yuji with his first black flash ever. And he's not done. He's on that scorpion type timing, stretching like Luffy, and tells that nigga Yuji to get over here. Kicks bro and got him gushing out blood. Picks bro up and starts slamming this nigga, doing this nigga how Hulk did Loki. Just throwing Yuji around like he's a ragdoll. This dude Mito straight up abusing Yuji. Straight up beat him to a bloody pole, got blood over his hands, and he's smiling menacingly. And he's about to deliver the final blow on Yuji, but he disappears because there was a clap. Cheeks were definitely clapped, and Big Bro appears. Toto be having Persona 5 cutscenes with the claps. Toto stay clapping his little shit, and Coil Ray is a straight up goat forever for doing that shit with her little ass pancakes. And this dude Toto's scrapping with Mito, catches his blade with two hands. Both of his hands are occupied, and is still able to use Boogie Woogie and kick Mito to the curb. Nah, this nigga Toto really be clapping this shit. And Yuji's laying on the ground crying with no hope. He can't take the rage bait anymore. But his big brother Toto goes up on Yuji and tells that nigga to cheer up, just like Twice said. And Mito's standing on business, and he's handling the Jujutsu Jump Kaisen really good. And Mito pops his domain expansion on Toto and Yuji. This dude Mito got little hands in his mouth throwing up the set, throwing up gang signs. And Mito's domain expansion takes out Toto's arm, and he chops that shit off. And he uses Mito's arm to tag Yuji in. Toto's hand is straight up destroyed. That shit is done for, and he can never goon and beat to tall, thick ebonies again. So Mito goes through his final transformation, and this dude looking like a whole Resident Evil boss. And Yuji immediately hits Mito with a black flash, and bro put all of his rage into that black flash. Like, look at bro's eyes. Bro is seeing straight red. Bro really channeled all of that rage bait energy that Mito was giving him into that one punch and sends Mito straight flying. And Yuji is officially done with the rage bait.
I am you. I'll just kill you. And if you're ever reborn again as a new curse, I'll kill you then too. Change your name and appearance, I'll still kill you again and again. I don't need meaning or a reason anymore.
Yuji spinning that super hot fire on Mito, and this dude is done. And Yuji's on some crazy shit looking menacing, putting Mito in genjutsu. Got Mito beyond scared, straight trembling in fear. And the map switches to the snow. And Mito straight booking it, running for his life. And Yuji is slowly but menacingly walking down Mahito. And Yuji catches up and he's staring down Mahito. It's over. And Mahito's just screaming, begging for Yuji to spare his life. Screaming in agony and shit like, shut your bitch ass up. This dude is literally throwing snowballs at Yuji like he's Denji trying to recreate the snowball scene. And look at bro's face, he was not ready for the clapback of the rage bait. Yuji tries to punch Mito's nuts off, and he ends up just kicking Naruto to the curb, and he just lays on the ground, and the rage bait backfired. And next we're gonna yap about when Envy rage baited Roy Mustang so bad that Roy burnt this nigga Envy into a crisp. And with a violation this bad, I know y'all thinking,
What did he do to make them niggas that mad?
my boy Roy had to get it back in blood for his day one homie Hughes. They was locked in on top out brothers for L. And he was about to call my boy Roy about the ops. And he ends up finding out that one of the lieutenants is indeed one of the ops. And Hughes does the right thing and slimes this nigga out, cuts bro's throat. Got bro doing a Harlem shake on the ground. And as soon as Hughes turns around, Envy turns into his wife and ups the blicky and straight up slimes Hughes. The face of the person that ended his life was his own wife. That is diabolical violation. This dude Hughes was a genuine family man. He loved his wife and kids to death. And Envy slimed him like that, and this nigga is laughing hysterically at Roy, and Envy proceeds to turn into Hughes' wife in Roy's face, and that enrages him, and Envy successfully rage baits Roy Mustang.
You should see your face! Oh, you're not gonna believe this, but that was the same look on Hugh's face when I shot him!
Nah, this nigga's rage baiting like crazy.
You could see every emotion he felt as his own wife shot him!
Yeah, I see exactly why Roy crashed out like that. Like, look at this nigga! Bro, straight up moaning! Bro is gooning to the rage bait, bro. Roy put the glove on, he ain't playing no games. And Roy shuts Envy ass up and blasts his face with fire. So Envy turns into an other ring ass boss to try to intimidate my boy Roy, but that shit ain't phasing him. He ups two of the fingers and snaps at that nigga. And blows Envy to smithereens, and Envy starts bucking and try to do the Joestar technique, but Roy is on that ass and blows this nigga Envy up. Got this nigga Envy looking like the nigga on the Metro Boomin album cover. And Envy does an Elden Ring roll into cover, and Roy wipes the smoke in rage, and he want all the smoke with Envy. And Envy hiding in the corner terrified, but he hops out the corner to sneak Roy from the back, and Roy instantly turns around to flame this nigga, and the nigga ends up being Hughes, his homie. Nah, Envy had to go. This is diabolical rage baiting. On the dead homies, are you gonna slime your dead homie? Why you looking so mad, Roy? It's just rage bait, little bro. And Roy ups the glove. He ain't playing no more games and torches Envy cosplaying as Hughes. And Roy Mustang is not done lighting Envy's ass up and blows Envy up all the way to the back of the hall. And this dude Envy decides to run up on Roy, slobber and spit. And with the snap of Roy's fingers, he burns Envy's eyes out. Roy really got this nigga saying my eyes. Like the nigga from SpongeBob, and he gets some back shots. And Envy can't take the heat, so he ends up running away again. And Envy ends up seeing Roy's ball, and he's up to no good. Roy's rocking through the place, mad as hell, ready to light Envy ass up, put him on an album cover again. And Roy's ball is hiding behind the wall, and he ups that shit at Roy. And Roy ups his hand on his bitch. This dude Roy Mustang will really up the snap on anybody. Bro, snap is really the equivalent of a gun the way he upping that shit, bro. That shit really his Glock. So Roy finds out that's his ball and not a op, and he puts down his blick. And as soon as he turns around, she ups the blick at him. And Roy looking at her upping the blick on some Franklin Saint shit. Okay, chat, it's just Envy cosplaying as Roy. And Riza immediately puts a hole in Envy's dome piece. Forgive me, chat, I don't know why I was hyping up Envy like that. And Roy ends up burning this nigga. Envy starts spamming this nigga down with straight flame snaps. Got Envy looking like a fried up roach that's been in the sun too long. And the rage bait has gone wrong, and Envy gets stomped on. So Pito turns around to see this nigga Gon charging up his aura, and Gon is genuinely pissed off at Pito. And Gon little ass is just yapping at Pito, and she ain't hearing none of that shit, cause she trying to protect Komagi. And Gon walks down on Pito, and all Gon wants to do is run that fade.
So come and fight me!
And Pito just lays her hands on the ground and starts rage baiting, talking about some, please just wait a while.
Wait a while.
And Gon is not having that. He wants his fade now.
Get up! We're going outside!
That little nigga said, get up, we going outside for that fade. And no one's there to help the femboys, so he says,
I'll do anything! I'll do anything you want me to do!
Anything it says. You know, if I was gone, I would've told him to let me crack. I would've told Pito to let me crack that little shit. Wait, hold on, chat, hold on. Time out. I know I was kinda tweaking, but hold on. Let me rewind that back. Let me tell y'all what I really wanted to say.
I'll do anything! I'll do anything you want me to do!
If I was in Gon's position, I would've cracked that little shit, and I would've gotten a foot job.
So please just wait.
And when Mito said that, this Gon started having a little tantrum. Mito not even doing anything for real. This dude is rage baiting himself. And then this little Gon starts screaming. Bro straight up starts powering up on Mito like he's about to go Super Saiyan. And Gon ups to rock and Mito shook. And Gon's about to crash out. But Killua pulls up to calm Gon down like,
Hey, no, stop. Just calm down. Don't do it.
Okay. I've calmed down now.
Lil'
Stop
bro
the
is
cap.
not calmed down. And Killua just looks down cause he know he can't do shit to stop Gon. He knows they're cooked. So Gon little mad ass gotta wait 1 hour for Komagi to get healed. And Komagi gets healed. Mito gets up and you already know what type of time Gon's on. He trying to run that fade right now. And Komagi just starts yapping.
But I don't think I understand what's going on.
And Komagi successfully rage baits Gon. This little ass kid is furious and this little ass kid say some nefarious shit.
Next time you speak out of line, I promise I'll kill her.
Nah, this little ass had to go. Bro was generally deranged. Bro straining a disabled innocent girl. Like, Gon, Kite was not your homie like that, bro. Yo, daddy don't even love you.
Get going.
Right! Can we talk more later on?
Yeah, that might be kind of tough. I'm a pretty busy guy, you know.
So Gon's crying because it's cut. Kite ain't coming back. And Pito's just healing up his wounds because he already know he gotta run that fade with Gon. And Gon sacrifices everything, sacrifices all of his potential, and turns into a giga nigga. The rage bait made him sacrifice everything, and Pito is straight terrified. The rage bait has backfired. It's gone totally wrong.
Off the back, run me my ones. Bitch ass nigga.
And Gon's walking outside looking like a 6'8" paint piece. Bro's built like Aaron the plumber. And he's outside wanting to fade Pito immediately in a real way. And Gon's back is turned and he's walking to the fade. And Pito's taking that opportunity to sneak Gon, but he's ready for all of that and weaves that shit. And Gon proceeds to punt this nigga Pito like a football up into the sky. Got Pito falling down from the sky, spinning and shit with that PNG lockout animation. And Gon with all his strength and might powers up a whole rock. That shit ain't even a rock. That bitch a whole atomic bomb. And Gon socks Pito right in the face. Sends Pito flying into a tree. Got Pito left on 1 HP. Face all flattened and smushed up. And Killua went Godspeed mode, booking it to his homeboy. My boy Killua running like Wally West. And this dude Killua jumps in the air to see where the fade is at. And all Killua sees is bombs going off. Cause this dude Gon is just straight up spamming rock with his long ass one dread. And straight up pummeling Pito into a bloody pulp. Got my boy Killua straight bamboozled.
Hi, Killua.
Don't hide shit, Gon. You're a straight psychopath. This dude Gon looking at his hands in his strap, bro threw away his whole career over some rage bait. And even dead, Pito's still on that Sneak Nation timing, and he straight up sneaks Gon and takes his arm off. But that don't matter, and the lesson we learned is to not rage bait a 9-year-old kid with daddy issues with superpowers. Because your rage bait attempt is gonna go wrong.